What's up, guys? Welcome back to Joe Rod Trades. I'm doing a recap for 6/24, 2024. Earlier in the morning, I had some issues sleeping last night, and I had just like dread and anxiety. It was terrible. So wasn't able to get into. I was watching this from my phone. This beautiful setup here. We touched down, retraced back. I usually get in at around 8 o'clock Eastern time, so 6 o'clock my time, and you see the short position paid pretty handsomely. Probably would have done something like this to get in, would have targeted the low, and that was a 3R reward. I probably could have called it quits for the day there. Um, then there was a second hit here, and maybe there was a couple more actually. So there was this hit here, which I wouldn't have gotten because it never retraced 50%. This one never hit. This one did. I don't think it went 50%. Take a look at it. Oh, it did. So I probably would have gotten in right here too. And let's see if we frame it, if it makes sense to take, because if the risk reward's not good, I won't take it. And oh, that's great risk reward. I would have taken that. So that's another trade we could have taken today. I like getting on at around 8 Eastern because it does provide opportunities earlier in the day, I've noticed. So that's something that I've noticed in my findings. And, maybe you would take a look at it yourself and maybe confirm that for me. Here is another trade setup. This would have failed. Had I taken it, I probably would have gotten in right here. Either way, my R is still 1R. And I would have gotten stopped out on this candle here. So when that happens, nothing you can do about it. And then what I like to do is if I get stopped out on something like this, I'll take a look at the whole move that got us down here and see if it makes sense entering a trade. My puppy's doing weird things. Lay down. 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 Thank you. So what I like to do is look at the whole leg as it moves down here, and I'll take a second stab at it, and usually this is a nice big move if it does happen. So, and then I would just target this low. It's a 3.8 R. So with the 3 trades here, I would have had 9R before 9 o'clock in the morning, before open, or just after open. So within 2 hours, I would have had 9R minus the 1R I lost on this bad trade here. So, you're talking, actually, I probably would have had 9R total, I think, or pretty close to it. So big miss today. Nothing I could do about it. There'll be more later. Here, price is just running so fast. One thing I might have done is I still probably would have measured these out from these lows here. Like this one, I was never going to get in. Not even going to bother on that one. Oops. Let's do from here to here. And like, if I'm fast enough, maybe don't catch it. And then it's just like a double bottom here. Maybe you can start the movement from here. And that's only just above 50% retracement. These are moving super fast. And at this point, we're getting climactic here. So I'm expecting a reversal. And then if I look at my indicator here, my modified MACD, we come down and then we have an ante set up right here. So this is where you can possibly get short if it's something you wanted to do. I know some of the people I talk to trade antes. So this one's for you guys. Oops. Could frame it something like this. And then you're just really shooting for a 1-to-1 on an ante. The reason being is that the chances of a complete market reversal are pretty slim. The other thing you can notice is like your 1-to-1 hit here. So you could have gotten in. This is a trade that I would have taken. This is a trade that I would have taken here. This is going to be a longer than normal video. Sorry about that. It's been a long day. So probably would have gotten in up here. Just looking at like the order block and what's happening here, I probably just would have had a limit order here. And then I know right now if I frame that for a short, that's going to pay pretty nicely. So there you go. I mean, today was a day that I just shouldn't have missed, and I did. So no biggie. It is what it is. This trade I got stopped out on. I had my risk originally one tick above here, and I reduced it. Or I think I reduced it because these two candles like just didn't seem like they were going to move very well. And this is where I reduced it. We took out, this is what happened. So price came down. I was already in this trade. It came up, made a new high, and I was like, well, we need to make a new low. So we did. And I was like, once we make the new low, I'll reduce risk. So today I saved myself again by reducing risk. I don't know if you remember, I did that last trading day as well. But this one was for 0.5 R. So I only lost half risk that I normally put on instead of the whole risk. And then if I kept my risk up here, it wouldn't have made a difference. I would have gotten stopped out here. But the idea was to go short and to catch this big old move, right, for 5R, 5.1R. And that would have happened had I put my stop up here. But that's a different frame of a trade. So the one thing I could have done, and I didn't do for price action reasons because you could see how strong this trend was, is I could have done what I told you. I usually take the whole move down. I would have looked for something like this or something like this on the second leg. I probably would have tried to map a second opportunity out. You could see I would have gotten in this one around here. I probably would have waited for like, I don't know what I would have done, but I ended up not doing it because price action was just so strong and the market is pretty volatile today. So market ended up rolling over, and this was a very fast one. I tried to even think about how I would catch it, and I couldn't. Remember, these are many candles. This one could have been caught, I think, and it depended on how I mapped it out. I think I had it like this, so I didn't get in. I think if you mapped it from a different level, maybe just using, I don't know, this high, I don't know. You'd have to map that out in a certain way, but I didn't get in, so I missed that. My point is the potential was there. This looks weakly climactic, and then when you look on here, we get some confirmation that like there is some momentum going towards the bulls here. So something that I was wary of coming into this. And then I faded, and for that reason, thinking there might be another reversal here, I faded. I faded this second move here, and if I framed it, I think we get it. Yeah, we get it, and that's another 2R. So I mean, today we're up, 15R plus, and then here I took another 1.9R, 17R in a day, and there was a trade. This is pretty climactic. I didn't even try catching this. This was insane movement. This one didn't work. So those were the trades today. Market was moving pretty fast. The VIX, I'm doing a study on the VIX that's on my blog. I will make a video on it as well. But I'm learning about the VIX, the VIX closing price and how it affects the E-mini. And I have this level mapped out. So like I'm calling them my volatility zones, and I could map this out based on the opening price for the E-mini. And so I put the zone right here. You can see we rejected pretty much right on it. And then the other zone is down here, this red line, which we never got to, but you could see the range for the day was massive, and this kind of predicted that we'd stay within this range. So it can be a useful tool. I'm still doing more data collection on it, and that's like in this Excel file that is also on my blog. You can find that, and I have an article on my blog as well, kind of stating this is part one, how I dissected the data and what I plan to do with it next. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's longer than normal. Today's just been a rough day, so bear with me on this. And I just showed you how to make 15R in a day. So enjoy.